Good morning, my name is Mariana and I'm going to talk a little bit about Spanish cuisine. Spanish cuisine, just like any other cuisine around the world, it's the life and it represents the culture and it's the center of its country. Just like I mentioned, it represents the culture and history of the place and the different events that have occurred in there. Also, Spanish cuisine is known internationally to be like a mix of different cultures because of the conquest. When the Spaniards conquered different territories, they took with them some of the traditions and the spices, the ingredients, the dishes that they found in the places they conquered and took them to their country. The Spanish cuisine functions as a representation of the nation around the world. I would like to mention that it's one of the most important uh, providers of different ingredients such as olive oil, olives, different types of wine, different types of ham, and they contributed those items to the rest of the world. They have a lot of different dishes that are famous, but one of the most common ones are the croquettes. You can make croquettes out of different types of ingredients, but one of the most typical ones in Spain are the serrano ham croquettes. So I'm gonna explain to you how to make that dish. So for the ingredients, you will need serrano ham, onion, milk, flour, eggs, olive oil, butter, breadcrumbs, and salt. So for the preparation, first you need to slice the ham and the onion in really small pieces. Then in a pan, you add the butter and a couple of spoonfuls of olive oil. And when the butter is melted, you add the onion in the pan and stir until it browns. When that's ready, you add the serrano ham and you let it cook until it's well done. And then you add the flour in the same pan and you stir and let it cook correctly. And once it's ready, you add the milk and start stirring slowly. You let that mixture cook for a little bit until it's ready, and then you move it to a plate to let it sit for a while. In another bowl, you add the breadcrumbs, and in another one, you beat the eggs. With the mixture already cooked, the mixture that we made before, you start forming small croquettes, uh, passing each one through the eggs and then through the breadcrumbs. In another pan, you boil some oil, and when it's ready, you start adding the croquettes so that they can fry. And when they are crispy, you uh, take them out and they are ready to be consumed. What I find the most interesting about Spanish cuisine is that it reflects the territory where it's located. For example, the Spanish country, it's surrounded by the Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean Sea, and they make a lot of dishes with seafood that they can get from those places, but they also add different vegetables, different ingredients that contribute to make a more complete dish and unique and also flavorful.